Well, I made it home almost. The lady was nice as hell, man. She let me, the bus ticket expired at 2:09, man. All I had was $1 on me. Nobody would give me $1 or nothing like that. So I don't have I'm not touching my money. And all that money is put up anyways. I don't even have that card on me. That card's in my safe, you know what I mean? So I don't lose it. It's a Cash App card, man. I'm not trying to lose that shit, you know? Listen, man, I got a lot going on. I'm gonna be showing you guys this stuff, man. You know, when you feed people and you're responsible for a lot, you gotta do stuff like that, man. Listen, you'll have money put everywhere. It's ridiculous. I'm serious. It becomes a headache. Listen, I've had a problem. I had so much money, man, I didn't know where to put it, okay? Fucking stupid. And people stupid dropping Red Bull cans, man, on the ground. I just picked it up. I'm bringing it home, that's 10 cents. There's people like that, that's why that person's poor. You hear me? That's the main reason why that person's poor. Because that simple attitude right there, it's called laziness, sloth. It's bad. My fucking head's pounding too. I ain't got no caffeine yet. I can't wait to get home, but I have no milk. My cat's probably starving. She hasn't had wet food in 2 days. She's been eating dry food. I've been getting it wet. So she's been, I know she's gonna go crazy today. This guy is supposed to be here after work. So I'm trying to hurry up, get home. I'm gonna try to bug Bill, man. See if he come help me move this motor. I gotta try to get this motor picked up and set on something to push into my garage. I don't care how, it's gotta get lifted. It's not that heavy. So me and him can do something. We can, listen, I'll have it off in a minute, in about an hour. That way this guy can just come, pick up the transfer case, and then I'll have the diff ready for him as well. That's $500 today, man. I gotta pay my phone bill. I gotta pay electric bill. I gotta pay internet bill. That's $150. I need food. I'm gonna end up spending $200 right away as soon as I get it. You know, thankfully I have weed, which I'm gonna end up buying weed. That's $200. There's $250 gone, right out the window. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta make up for it. This is the time, and you know, it's summertime. You know, it's people are trying to build their trucks and stuff. You know, and they're working hard. This is in Detroit. This is when most people that do that type of stuff, you know, this is when they make their money. You know, their businesses are seasonal as well, and they know how to weather. They know how to weather the season when winter comes. You know, you have to learn how to do all that stuff in business, which I'll be explaining that stuff. You know, I'm gonna be going through it with you guys. You guys will be going through it with me. I mean, in a sense, you know. So I'm just heading home, and I always come by here. I stop. I admire this. Whoever did this, they're amazing. I love them. Their spirit is beautiful. Like, just for them to take the time and do this tells you their spirit is their heart's open. Look how beautiful these are, man. You know what these remind me of? Margarita. That's why I stare at them. These ones remind me of her more, though. This is the flower that reminds me of Margarita the most. Every time I see these flowers, that's who I picture as my fiance. So, but I love it. If you look at it and you do this, it almost looks trippy, like you're like in a trance. It's fucking insane. It's like 3D. I love it. It's all black, red, orange, yellow. So I can't wait to, I'm developing apps for that stuff, so you guys know. I'm working on it as we speak, so, which, you know, I wish I could show you guys all that stuff, you know, but I will, you know, when that time comes. That time is not right now, you know. I'm not going to show you guys all that crafty stuff yet. You guys, I need 1,000 subscribers before I let people know that type of stuff, you know. They got to earn it, you know. So, because I had to earn it. I had to spend the time and learn this stuff, you know. I'm the one that read for hours and days. I couldn't tell you thousands of days and hours, millions of hours I've had and programming and reading and writing over the internet. You gotta remember, I was born just right when the internet age hit, right? I'm gonna go this way. I'm not, listen, never walk in front of cars. Never walk in front of cars, ever. Don't do it. I don't care if you can make eye contact with them and you can see their type of spirit and what kind of character. You can read people. You can almost tell a person. You can almost tell what a person will do just by the way they dress and how they look. I'm serious. And how they act. I'm serious. You can, for the most part. That's why everybody judges, because everybody, associates themselves with their past experiences, the past, memory. What do they have memory of? People. They associate those groups of people with those groups of people. It's called God created our conscience that way. That's why we're just like the sheep. We're just like the sheep. We're just like the fucking dogs. We're just like the animals. We're dumb as fuck. That's why I believe in Jesus, because without him, you know what I mean? You realize that it hits you. It hit me really hard today too. I realized, that life is really, the only life that's really worth living is really, truly to give yourself, period, 100% to everyone else so that they may live. Teach them. You always go. I'm willing to die for anyone that would die for me, in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I would die for my country, for sure. I've risked my life before. I'll risk it again. But when you contemplate on Jesus, man, and you contemplate on his ways, and you read the Bible, and you read what is really written in the Bible, and you put it next to the Quran, which a lot of Middle Eastern people, so a lot of people don't know this, Middle Eastern people, they'll read the Bible too. They read the Bible, and what they'll do is they'll put the Quran on top of the Bible. A lot of people from Africa. I know a lot of people from Africa I've met over the years traveling overseas, in airplanes, all types of places, trains, all over the globe. It's very, very common for me to run into a Muslim from Kenya or those areas, and they'll be Muslim, they speak Muslim, they speak their language, they usually speak 2 or 3 languages. So, most of these people that I run into that travel as like I do, really intelligent people. But what they'll do is they'll keep the Bible and the Quran together, and they'll put the Quran on top of the Bible, because they say, the reason why is because they say to them, in their land, they say that the Arabic language is God's anointed language, which would make a lot of sense to it, because it would make great sense, because if you think about it, right, Arabic, you're talking about Middle Eastern, all those different dialects, it's all based off of Aramaic and Hebrew and, Palestinian, all those ancient languages that the Bible clearly speaks about. So does the Quran. That's why it always says in tongues. The Bible says these people would speak in tongues, and what it's meaning is they're speaking in an ancient language. That's the translation to it. People think that they think that like speaking in tongues is some mysterious thing. It's not. These people know ancient languages that were on this earth before, that came from other places. Aliens. People are stupid, man. You don't think that aliens haven't come down, other artificial, other intelligence haven't come down here and shared language with us, and we learn from them? Come on, use it. Use your head. God clearly said he spoke to us, and we're his highest creation in the Bible, right? If we're his highest creation, right? We've been here for as long as we can know, right? Put this in perspective, right? That's just hypothetical, right? We're speaking hypothetically, right? we put all that in perspective, right? We know that we're only here for a speck of time, right? We have all the stuff we've been researching, you know, all the stuff you can look at. You never can take up enough information in a lifetime to know, right? You'll never know everything in your own lifetime, right? Put this in perspective. All this computer stuff, right? That's why I'm so thankful for all these computer programmers and stuff. Nobody really understands what these universities, what these students really went through to provide what it is that we have today. It's crazy. But if you think about it, man, come on. That's why, listen, all those ancient symbols and hieroglyphs and all that stuff, you know, they were, you know, Chinese language, which if you study Chinese language, it has a specific, I'm going to be writing, you know, they use that for security reasons. It's the only alphabet they had to incorporate it, right? Our phones, I'll be going over this stuff. There's so much stuff that we take for granted that's so like, all these, it blows my mind because all these inventions that we've created, right? Were kind of brought on by necessity, but also happenstance in a sense, you know, happen chance, right? Which is no such thing as chance. You know, these things are all theoretical. You know, we're still learning these things and stuff. How can you not be amazed and be intrigued, you know what I mean, and not believe in God? Almost everybody that I've ever ran into that is a big computer programmer like me believes in God, just so you know. Because the stuff that they're doing, the stuff that they mess with, the stuff that they see on a daily basis, you know what I mean? It blows their mind. You know what I mean? And you don't think that God doesn't drive half of them? I mean, the Full Sail University we're about to be going is driven by a Christian, by a Jesus loving man. And I can't wait to shake his hand and meet him. So I'm finally home. I can't wait to eat. I'm fucking starving. My cat's probably gonna go crazy. She hasn't seen me all day. I hate being away from her. I can't take her to the doctor's office, you know. Just can't do it. But I'm gonna get off, man. Not only I'm happy, man. I have the transfer case and the diff sold real quick. I'll show you, you know. I'm not selling this one right now. That one I still gotta get out. That's where I'm gonna make up my money, where I'm about to spend for my bills. So we'll have $500 this week to put into that truck if I get this lady to bring this truck down, or we'll do something else with it. We're gonna double up this week, period. Hands down, I'm doubling up. We're making $1,000 this week. So as long as this guy shows up, I gotta get this diff out, and then the transfer case is already out in the garage. So there's my fire. Did I crack the concrete? That's what I'm looking for. I want to see if I cracked the concrete. Don't seem like it. It was popping bad last night. It was going boom, pop, pop. It's brand new concrete. That's why I figured it'd crack. But I'm out. I'll see you guys. I'll try to document whatever. I got to charge my phone. My phone's been on it. It's dead. So I got to do all that stuff. I got to recharge myself. I got to do some yoga. I got to get some caffeine in my head so this migraine will go away. I got all types of stuff to do. So peace out, Girl Scout.